Hello, Jared96 here with a quick update here on my current status in Hurricane Sandy right now. We have lost power, as you can see. We have no power in the home at all. You can see that I have a flashlight, this little mini guy. You're gonna see the glare in the camera. Yeah. Yes, there is no power in the house. We lost the power around 6 o'clock. 6:15. That's when we lost the power, and I am totally unaware of where Sandy is. Sandy should be on land, have made landfall like around the time we lost power. We lost it around 6, I said, 6:15. This is how it started. Throughout the day, we had minor power, it would flicker, it would shut off, come back on. But the one at 6, it went off, came back on, and then officially just went off. That's how we lost the power. And I actually did a 9.5-hour time lapse of my neighbor's home, watching the destruction, basically. And speaking of my neighbor, one of his trees actually came down. If you remember from Irene, there was a tree on the right of where the tree branch was back then. His tree on the right completely came down and landed on his lawn, and it doesn't look like that he has any damage to his home. We'll probably find out in the morning. And I have to get to sleep because I'm going to probably be drowsy in an hour because I just took Benadryl. So I think it's going to be a wild night. Tomorrow is October 30th, and I don't know when I'll have this video up. But hopefully by then we will have power in a couple of days. We actually got a generator. It's supposed to come Thursday, so I don't know really when we'll have power officially in the house. But hopefully by then. Tomorrow it should start to subside. All this very windy 80-mile-an-hour gusts, and this storm surge that the Hurricane Sandy has produced, that 8-foot surge. On Friday we had reports that it was supposed to go up to at least 30 feet, the waters. I'm like, what? But it doesn't look like that we're going to get perhaps affected from the storm surge. We might, but it doesn't look like the possibility. We're if you know Long Island, if you know the Southern State Parkway, we're basically right next to the Southern State Parkway. We're extremely up. We're not on Fire Island or anything. And I remember reports before we lost power, at least 1.5 million people have lost power mostly in New Jersey. New York and New Jersey are the top two, a 400,000. It's got to be more now. And I think Connecticut had at least 130, which DSP lives in Connecticut. But hopefully in a couple days, as you hear the wind, it is kind of subsiding a little. I can't tell. With some moments when you feel it moving. My dog, as you see here, he has not gone out. He's just laying here the whole time. He was too afraid of going out to the bathroom outside. He would not go out, and I can't blame him. If you know our tree outside in the backyard, it's leaning. It is leaning, period. And I'm afraid we may not have any trees in our backyard. But my stepfather loves trees. He loves to put new things in the backyard. But the thing is with Sandy, it's actually a nor'easter merging with this hurricane. That's what's going on. In a 5-minute update, I should have said maybe a short one, but this is a 5-minute because I like to keep talking. And hopefully because I am afraid my light's actually flickering, my flashlight. I don't know. But that is basically it on this little update. Hopefully we'll have power by next week, hopefully. If not, then maybe a couple weeks. Because the tree on the left of my neighbor's home, like a branch is actually hanging on the line, and it's his tree. That tree is actually leaning. His other tree on the right actually came down. I'm afraid that's gonna come down. That's gonna rip off the power lines on our home and take down our power line. Hopefully we will have power next week or 2 weeks. Well, we're gonna have a generator, so that's gonna be good in a way. So that's it officially on this update. So until next time, JRD96 signing out. See you guys later. See you next time for another update on this huge storm known as Sandy Cheeks. If you don't know what I mean with Sandy Cheeks, it's from SpongeBob. So see you guys later.
Hello, JRD96 here, back again. It's Thursday, November 1st, and still we don't have power. You're probably noticing that I'm in a car right now. This is actually my brother's car, but he's not even here because he now goes to Hartford University. He wasn't allowed to bring his car. It's a Chevrolet Blazer. Yeah, crappy car, but it's still good. And apparently we're using his car for a generator. Here's the generator. Here's our charger machine. I'm charging my camera, this camera with this. Still, we don't have power because apparently my mother was saying yesterday on Halloween, to some trick-or-treaters, the parent, and she says, I hope we get power soon, and he's like, we're not gonna get power for at least a while. Because he says that a transformer on Hicksville Road blew, and that's why we don't have power. As you probably noticed in previous videos, I showed off my front lawn and my neighbor's tree that fell. They cut that down, they cut it to them, put it on the side, and he wants to take down the other tree. He was trying to do that with Irene, but they couldn't do it. So crazy. And let me talk about 3 things: my doctor's, really 2, my doctor's appointments I was supposed to have, and school. Still, I don't have a ring on my finger in graduation wise because of a fucking storm. So fuck you, Sandy, fuck you. Well, Sandy should be weakened at this point. Should be in New York State. We don't know for certain. But all we know is that the hurricane's over, but the damage has been done. Our house is okay. As you can see, our house is fine. We are only running on candles, and that's it. And we're charging our stuff from a car. That's the only place we could charge it. Now, my doctor's appointments. Today I was supposed to go to the orthodontist, Vigliano. But I did go over there earlier. I was at the mall today just to see what was going on over there. The mall's become like the central hub of charging. Vigliano, it's completely empty. Like, no cars in the parking lot. Nothing. My neurologist is tomorrow, and I have this computer test to take. And the lady said, well, it's gonna be chaos. It's chaos already over there, so don't bother even coming. So, who cares, alright? For whatever what's gonna happen, now let's talk about my school. Edward Bryan Memorial Field. The sign came down. It's now put to the side to clear the parking lot. Also, there's no power in high school. So that means no school. Which is bad for me. I like going there and I want my fucking ring. I want my fucking graduation ring like so badly right now because I have been preparing this for 2 fucking years since my brother ordered one. God, can't take this. Can't fucking take it. I hate it when this happens, alright? I hate power outages. I hate the fact that we're gonna probably have no power for at least a year. No, not a year, at least a couple weeks. So this is gonna be a long time before our transformer is fixed. So please, feel free to comment below how long does it take to fix a transformer, because I have no clue. Because probably, perhaps, maybe next week we'll probably have the transformers fixed and probably have electricity back. But cable vision is down. It's out. Cable is out. TV works. Well, here's why. We only powered it from the car. So don't they like, oh, I thought you didn't have power. Now you have power all of a sudden? Well, I just see car lights outside. That's why I did that. Well, power's down. Transformer blue because of that. Transformer blue, that means power's out for at least a few weeks, for a while. So this is going to be a long time before we get power, and a while before we go back to school. Question is, we're supposed to have 180 days of school. So how are they going to replace these days? Like, really? How are they going to replace them? My mom says that they're gonna take the days out of my winter recess, the winter recess during February. That's what they're gonna do, so that's fine. So see you next time for another next update, probably tomorrow.
Hello people, JRDO96 here, back again with another update on the Sandy power outage thing. You probably don't hear a generator, right? And you notice the lights on. Guess what? We got power back, bitches! Yeah, we got power back. After basically the whole week, we haven't had power the whole week. Monday through, and the high school has power again, and we're good. We're good. That's good enough, right? We got power back? Yes. And I look like I ran like 10,000 miles. I just ran from here to the high school to see if there is power. And then I did Daniel Bryan's Yes chant all the way around this building. So, we'll see you. Well, the thing is that Wi-Fi is not even working at this point. When this thing is uploaded, Wi-Fi will be back. So, we'll have to wait and see about the Wi-Fi. So until next time guys, JRDO96 signing out. See you guys later for the next update.